If you know the order of operations of your furnace, then you'll know how to diagnose 90% of the problems that come up. It first starts with a call to heat from your thermostat, which means that you're turning your thermostat up. Your main circuit board will then send a signal to your inducer motor telling it to turn on, and when it does, it runs at a specific speed and creates the exact desired airflow for the exhaust in what's called a pre-purge cycle. It will create enough air pressure in so that your pressure switches will then close and complete a circuit that will allow for 24-volt power to go back to the circuit board and tell it to start the ignition sequence, which will then give anywhere from 80 volts to 120 volts of power to your hot surface igniter, and once it gets hot enough, it will allow a signal to go back to the main circuit board once again and tell the gas valve to turn on. This will release gas through the manifold and into the burners where it will ignite on the hot surface igniter. There's what's called a flame sensor that, well, senses a flame. This is a safety feature that prevents backfires and delayed ignition. Once there is consistent flame on the flame sensor for long enough, it will create a small amount of electrical energy from the flame's thermal energy in a process which is called either flame ionization or flame rectification, depending on what type of system you have. Once this flame has been maintained for a period of time, the main circuit board will then send a signal to the blower motor, which will then engage power and then turn on your main blower fan, which will push the heat through your house. These are the basic principles of how a standard high-efficiency furnace works. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.